Hello everyone, and welcome back to Val's Castle Construction Challenge. I'm your host Vaaldeth, and here we are in our little wooden fort. So I've been doing quite a lot of work between the last couple episodes, and one of the main things that I've done here is I wanted to lay out all of our fishery requirements. You can see on the wall behind me here. We have a row of construction requirements, really two rows of construction requirements. We have to make a stone wall 1 block wide all the way around our area, 1 guard tower in that wall. We need to make a stone keep, at least 2 stories with 1 bedroom and 1 storeroom. We need at least to have a courtyard in our castle. We need to have at least 2 enclosed animal pens, so protected from the elements. Like this one here is not protected properly. I also have the animal sounds off because they're annoying. We have to make a mine 20 blocks deep with 3x3 shafts. I've already kind of finished that. At least, you know, this is 20 blocks deep and it got some shafts. I'll show you the mine in a little bit. Wheat farm with at least 12 wheat, we're probably already there. And then some treasure requirements. We need 64 logs, basically a stack of logs, a stack of stone, a stack of torches, an entire set of stone tools, an entire set of leather armor, 10 cooked meat, 10 cooked bread, and 5 iron bars. Okay, so let's take a look at kind of what I've been doing. All this should look familiar from the last episode. Let's go ahead and turn the animal sounds back on a little bit. But I've collected a lot more stuff, and if you see on the mini-map, I've been doing a lot of planning. Laying out kind of the extent of the outer wall, at least for the main keep, and where the corner towers are going to be. And this gives you a good idea kind of how big this sucker is going to be. And that's exactly the middle right over there. So really I did this based on the landscape. You know, I wanted to have the corner towers as far up here as possible, but still have room to where the forest started. Likewise over here. So we'll only have to fill in a little bit of land, and most of it will cover this top flattened area here. And then I wanted to jut out the towers as far as I could over here, and over here kind of where the hills all kind of lead up. So this will look really nice on top of this big hill spot over here. Okay, let me get away from the cows over here, and we'll head over towards the mine. Let's go take a little tour. I haven't done really much of anything yet with the farm. This is just basic here with the water, since I don't have buckets or anything yet. But as you can see, enough Minecraft days have passed where these berry walls are just about fully grown here. This gives you an idea of how much land I'm gonna have to fill in, terraform. Really is not bad. Over here, this tower is kind of covering this big gap. If you recall, there's a big hole right here. I have it covered up. But yeah, there's one of those big pits there. I have not yet gone in there and explored it. Over here we got our mine entrance. A little more defined. And I started clearing the trees over this way, but realized it's kind of a little valley there surrounded by all the hills. There's no way to get to the beach directly. So instead I made a more direct route. Cleared the trees over here and bored a hole. I can't yet break the amber. Through here, out into this little section, and cleared the trees. This is where I've gotten all my wood. Clearing all these big dark oak trees all the way out to the beach. So there's our path. Very careful of creepers. I have died once to a creeper. Snuck up on me. But here you go. We got this nice beach out here. And there's a little lagoon. A little lake right here on the inside of the beach. And if you actually, if we look on the map over here, this lagoon I'm talking about stretches all the way back over here. We could make another exit way, like an emergency exit, through a short path through the forest here out the rear of the castle. So just things that I'm going to be thinking about as we move on. Let me get back over there and we'll get working on what we're going to be doing for today. I want to do a tour of the mine. Actually, yeah, I don't need to do a cut. Yeah, let's just walk over there. We're not that far. I got some food. I got berry medley. Made some bowls. There you go. And you get the bowls back, so just got to use those berries up there that I got a very large supply of now. Good early game food source. Of course, cooked meat. I've been using some cooked meat. Some bread, some apples here and there. A lot of these cucumber gourds, they just keep spawning over here. They spread. Alright, so into the mine. Still got a little workstation here. Some of the extra stuff I've just gathered up while I've been over here. I've gotten some oreberry bushes from Tinkers. Iron and aluminum already. That's excellent. We'll be looking for experience and gold. I've got a little bit of copper and iron ore. So this is kind of the main staircase. It's going to have 2 wide for walking down. And then this third one will be for a rail. I'll put rails through here. So basically we're going to come down, imagine this part's not here. And we'll come down and wrap around. And this is kind of how we're going to be going through the different levels. So the rail will be through here, come right along here, and come down, wrapping on the inside. And we'll keep doing this, keep wrapping around and going down. But I've gone down 20 levels. Each of these staircases is 10 levels. And at each level, I've started making a 3x3, kind of a branch mine. And then off of this, I can make other tunnels. That's kind of the plan. Already up here, I've made it quite a bit farther. Up at the 54 level here. I'm going to do some more down at the 44. Kind of thinking where I would make branches. One thing I have not yet done is come in and put more wood supports in, like this. It's not part of this challenge, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, it's getting dark. So I'm going to have to run back over and sleep, or mine through the night. Alright. I think that's about all I've done so far. It's quite a bit of work, but mostly just planning and using dirt to figure out where this is going to be. You can also see I've already planned on the walls being 3 blocks. Let's zoom in here. So like this, the wall will be this whole thickness. Right now I'm just doing the outer wall though. That's all we need for this Stone Age. And I'll build up 1 tower. Okay, that's it for now. Let me get back to work and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Alright everyone. I want to clarify that this stone wall is 1 wide by 3 high. It only has to be 3 high this age. We'll slowly build them up and then expand it to be 3 width wall. And we only need 1 guard tower. So let's go on out of here. Show you what I've been working on. Let's turn these sounds back on. Just don't want the cows and stuff to drive me nuts. Basically what I've been doing is filling in the land on the inside of castle grounds. All the way around like this, so it's going to look the same all the way around. On the outside, I'll either be terraforming the land or bringing the foundation of the wall down like this. So here you can see where, in some cases, I just brought the cobble down to fill in the gap. Above this foundation layer of the wall will be stone bricks. The wall will be made of stone bricks. But I have this, this layer all the way across. So like right here, you can see it drop down a little bit. But up here it's just the one block so far. And then we'll do 2 courses of stone brick to finish off this first Stone Age section of the wall. So you can see I got some drop down here, here where it's not. I'll fill in the dirt sections in the corner towers a little later. I'm trying to get under the walls first. So this is we gotta kind of remove the farm a little bit. I've already cleared it away, but I'm gonna kind of dig some channels so we can move the water a little bit, get some more farm area over here until I can move land a little better. Over here you see, just had to fill in a little bit of wall. Here's where the other gate's going to be. This section is probably the biggest gap that I have to terraform. So like over here, I'll probably just put a block there, maybe a block there. We can replace all these with back to regular dirt. But in this case, you know, I placed all this dirt under here. So I'll do something like that and fill in the dirt, make it look kind of natural. What I've done over here, where this is the natural hill line right here, and I'm going to kind of just take it out. I followed the pattern of it and just extended it over to about here, and then I'll just fill all this in. Likewise, I got to fill in this area so that the interior is all flattened. That's what we want. So I'm going to fill the rest of this stuff in. I'm going to do like this section over here still, under the wall. And right in here. And that's just about it for that. Then we'll work on moving the farm, or kind of expanding it on the inside here. And that might do it for this episode. This has been mostly planning, trying to figure out how the walls are going to be, setting the stage for building our wall up. I got to smelt a lot of stone and make stone bricks, and then we're going to kind of figure out where the keep's going to be. Probably in the back corner here, since the gates are going to be here and here. Then we'll have buildings along the walls, courtyard area, that kind of a thing. I'll figure out a little bit more about that kind of stuff a little later. I'm going to get back to work on this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done. Alright, here we go. Got it all filled in. You can still see all the patches of dirt. And this is what it looks like on the outside. Not bad, not bad. This thing is going to look mighty impressive. I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Okay, so let's get working on this. So this is my only natural little pool of water here. We don't have buckets yet. I'd like it if there was another, block up, but that's okay. So basically we have to kind of designate this section for being a little farm area for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Now, as you know, water will make more source blocks if to make a little infinite pool, right? That's how it all works. So what we're going to do here is just, I think, kind of dig some channels. And of course we'll extend a little path around eventually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go up to 7. But I don't think it'll actually hydrate everything around this. We'll have to test it. Let's take a look. It's been a while since I've done this kind of thing, or needed to, anyway. So we'll kind of do the same thing all along this area here. And of course, eventually I will replace all this land. Alright, so it is hydrating that one, but it could just be the water from right here, too. So I want to see how far it goes. Using the Tinker's Construct-matic. That's what this tool is in my hand. Not a shovel, as the name implies. Now, you don't actually need so much water channels, right? Because it'll hydrate multiple blocks itself. So we could actually just go over, let's say, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think it'll hydrate all 4 over? One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, got that one. If it gets this one, or it doesn't, let's say it doesn't get that one, then it goes 3 over. 1, 2, 3, and then we get another channel right here. And then that should get all this hydrated. Okay, so that's kind of the plan. And that's what I'm doing here. Looks like we'll hydrate that row, but not this one back here. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. I'll have to let this all kind of go for a little bit. Finish digging out these channels, see how far I can get stuff to hydrate over here, and I'll replant. Probably end up having to move these berries. But it's okay, I got tons of them. Let's go ahead and do these ones. We'll use our same crops. Look, they don't need water for melons and all that. Melons and pumpkins, so we'll do some of those as well. Alright. I think that's probably going to do it for me this episode. You guys don't need to watch me replant everything. But that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to extend these over this way as well. Right, if it can hydrate 3 blocks that way, we can go 3 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3. Go fix my tool. So I'll get all this planted, go fix my tools, move some stuff around, finish this little wall section between this episode and next, and we'll come back next time and probably start building up the walls, thinking about the keep, where we're going to move it, maybe even start building it, do some design work. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoy this series so far. Please leave me a like, drop me a comment. What do you think we should call this place? Likewise, what should I call the town that's over here, this big walled city that I did indeed fix with MC Edit. So the wall is contiguous around there. I lit it all up in creative mode just so all the villagers and stuff didn't die there, so I can use that as an asset later on. Get away from this water. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.